Getting started here at Fergus Falls this morning. It's going up here. In the north rink, not the best sight lines, but we'll do what we can for you. Spuds are in black with the visiting team. Coming to the right. Fergus is in white with black pants. Just jump down into the Spud zone all the way to the right. Back out of the zone again. Alyssa picks it up, dumps it, gets behind the defense. She moves into it right, backhands the shot up. Ooh, can't make it through. Boy came out to the top of the crease, got in front of that one. Fergus brings it back the other way, got 2-on-1, but they were offsides. Patty Birdshill picks up that pass. It gets it into their zone, but gets turned back around. And back and forth. Sala sends it to the far side of Maddie. Lancer's driving up on the far side of the ice in front of their bench. Gets into the zone. Back pass to Sala at the point. Gets it down to the backboards. But comes around in the near corner. Down the center up, doesn't make through, gets knocked out behind the net. One of the Fergus girls lost a stick. Maddie tries to center up from the near side, passes all the way across and down. And he's got to back up for it. Fergus girl chases it down, gets a nice centering pass up front. But I think it was Berkeley got in front of that one and make sure that they didn't get a shot on that one right up front, and it gets all the way to the far side. And they get it back down to the Fergus zone. And back up to the point. They can't get to it before it comes out. So she backs up. Talia's got it over from the far side. She sends it over past Mela down into the behind the net. Comes around on the near side. Mela take that one away. Send it down towards the net. Didn't make it because they got picked up. Sent out. Goes up to the right point. Just got past the blue line. We got knocked back in, and we got offsides on the Spuds. Keeps that one in. To the left, face-off circle, down towards the side of the net. Tries to push it back out. Ooh, they did. And number 3 got behind the defense. Berkeley's coming in, trying to get to the backhands it to another girl for one. Berkeley goes in again. Ella covered it. Trying to get to it. She got down on top of it. The ref blew the whistle. She was sliding back to the goal line like it was in, but it wasn't. I think they got a 2-on-1 going. Berkeley got in front of the first girl, and the second one came in right towards the net. He got it redirected right in, but Elle got down on top of it. Face off in the near circle. Let's take it. Always got behind the net. Goes up the far side, trying to get it out of the zone. Goes up to the far point to keep it in. Come back up through the circle. Fergus driving across the middle. So it was a long shot that time. That time they put it in. She came across the middle. Ella followed her and she threw the pass back to the left. That's like left post. It puts Fergus up 1-0. Sitting over in the far face-off circle there. Set that one up for Fergus. Oh, Abby's got the face-off. Fergus gets it, pushes it up the far side. Alyssa gets it at the red line, drives into their zone, left circle, tries a shot, but it goes off the defender. It's up to the left point. On the center for Grimley, but she was going the wrong direction, so it goes in behind the net. Talia at the far point. Sends it back into the far corner. Comes around the near side. Knocked it off the boards past Ellie. Is chasing it down. Number 12 and Talia chasing it down. It goes down in behind the net. Oh, they sent her right up front. This time Ella moved to her right and got it. Quick bang bang shot. Puck got down in the backboards just to the right of the net. And goalkeeper Fergus had a pretty nice backhand pass out right in front, and one of the girls was closing in fast. So Ella moved to her right and was able to get in front of that one. Face off in the far circle. Let's get it out of the zone. That comes near side. Out of the zone, they dump it back in. Offsides. If I get a more stable connection here, I can make this video a little bit better. I had to make the connection weak or lower quality just to keep it out of it so that you can screen here. So I'm just going to open it up and make sure we get a little bit of wider viewing here. It starts getting bad, I'll have to work it back down. Alright, off the face off, it goes over, gets back in the Spuds zone. Talia backs up, sends it across to Tibbs. Tibbs pushes over to Sailor, but ducks away. Fergus pushes up to number 16. Now he come in and took it away. They're trying to get it out, but Fergus holds it in. Is in the far corner. And center it back up in the middle. The shot. Talia gets in front of it, so he can make it through. Passes up to Tibbs. Tibbs gets it out of the zone. And they push it down into the Fergus zone. She gets it into the near corner. Goes back into the corner. Back out to neutral ice. He sends it across to Maddie, gets past her. Fergus picks it up, pushes it down in the Spud zone. There you go, picture pocket. Kept it out, but then lost it in the corner. Fergus slow centered it right up. Got past a couple, and then the defender throws it back into the far corner. Comes around the near side, up to the near point. 96 sends it in. Maddie picked off that shot, got it out of the zone, tried to pass it up to Tibbs. Got it outside their blue line. She dumps it. She goes for a change. Spencer kind of get it back out and throw it all the way down. Brooklyn picks up in their own zone, throws it off the boards, back down, chasing it. It goes down in behind the net. Goes right up front. Lizzie got a shot there. And just gets it back out. Ended up below one of the Fergus girls as she slid down at the center ice. And then they were able to get that loose puck and get it down in the Spud zone. They out to the left point, passed over the right back. Never got a piece of it. Get it out of the zone. And just going back in. Coming across the middle to the right face-off circle. Puck is behind the net to the far corner. They're trying to push it over the near side. And he throws it up the boards. And he tried to jump on it, but couldn't get it out. And Fergus dumps it back into the far corner. He picks off that pass. Got it out of the zone. Lost it at the red line. Spuds going for a change. Fergus picked it back up at the red line. Drives back in. Backhanded over to the far circle. Shot, and holds on to that one. 1:53 remaining period one. That face off in the far circle. Trying to pass it out. Get out to neutral ice. Brinley picks it up just outside the blue line. Drives into their zone. She's got one from her. She throws a shot down. Oh, nope, didn't make it. Now she throws a shot from the near side. Goes around the far corner. Guy who gets there to keep stop with breakaway. Hooks over in front of the scorer's table. Spuds are able to throw it down into their zone. For hooking. This one's got in the far corner of their own zone. Who's backhands it out? It's going to go down for icing. Yep, and it does. Alright, I upped the video quality, so we should have widescreen again on the, I hope they're full, better view. But it might get hung up here as the connection's not the best in the north loop here at Fergus Hall. So first I hold up. Up goes in the far corner. Spuds get that face up. Maddie Birchfield's got it behind the net. Pushes it back to the corner. Fergus gets it from the side of the face-off circle, sends it back right up front. Oh, nice work there from Melissa. Get that one out. She's driving in. Throws a shot. On the move, but she was getting harassed from behind. Oh, quickly keeps that one in, throws it back down. It's back up to the far point. Quickly sends it around again. They're coming around to the near corner. Fergus gets it. Gets it near side. And get it back up. She passes up to 12, but gets it at the red line, drives it on the right side, cuts across the middle. A shot that goes up and over. Brings it around. Got that puck and sent it back out of their zone. That's getting a change. Fergus swings around from their own zone, goes back up, just throws it right up the middle. Throws a shot out of that in front of the alley, comes right up front though. Allen holds on to the second shot. First one had a rebound straight up front. And then a shot up and she holds on to it. 4:50 remaining period one now. Face off in the near corner. Ellie gets off the face off, takes it behind her own net, comes over the left side to Bruno. Puts it to the left point though, and they send it back down in behind the net again. Throws it up the boards on the near side. Kibzo takes it, she pushes it out, passes it across to Brinley. It's just passed, it goes into and Fergus will bring it back out. Turn around behind the net. Pass it up towards Brinley. It comes out the middle. Abby's out of the box. Good penalty kill there. A shot from the left point goes wide. So trying to push it back out. On the near boards. Backhanded it up and it goes out of the zone. Fergus picks it up at their own blue line. Up comes loose to go towards their net. I'm sorry, their bench. Goes back near side. The team pushing it in. He pushes her up against the boards, and then Ellie takes the puck away. That goes right to the far side, passed over to Mela. She gets it to Lizzie. Lizzie dart up on the left side. Backhands into their zone. They just grab it behind their own net, and Ken's back out the front. Puck got knocked away. It's on into the Spud zone. Talia picks it up in the near circle. Turns around to the corner. Back up to Lizzie. Up at the near point. Fender though knocks it in. Oh, and it got in. Threw a shot from the center point there. Lizzie was trying to get it out. It got just turned, picked, and shot it right inside the the right post. Put them up 2-0. Ella slid for it. Slid to her left trying to get to it, but couldn't get it with a glove. Fergus gets off face-off. Drives in, she gets behind the defender, but stick it and tie it. All right, face off in the far circle, Fergus zone. 1.5 left in the period. Maybe out to the point. Fergus still gets it out of the zone, lost the puck. And it got to it, threw it to the left, but Ferguson still pushes along the near boards down in the Spud zone. Puck is in the corner. On the boards, Addy pushing it back up, gets it out, chases it, throws it off the boards, gets behind the defender. She's trying to pick it up in the near circle. Tried to center it for a shot, but just deflected out. It's centered from the far corner, but doesn't make it through to Brindley. Fergus gets it back out. Get it down in. Fergus didn't get a shot off that one. That's wide right. Goes up to the near point. Back into the corner. Goes back behind the net. Go up the far side, trying to center it off. Does he get it out? Maybe gets a piece of it. Center it down, though. Fergus tries to turn it the other way. And then Fergus drives in, backhands one down towards the back of the net, behind the net. Let's knock it back out. Abby lost it at the red line. Fergus drives it back in. She cuts across the middle, gets around one girl, comes up. Ella gets a save on it. That is the end of period number 1. Spuds down 2-0.
What's the end of that?
All right, we're starting period 2. Cards are now defending left, shooting right. Up the side of the far corner, Spud zone. Up the boards up towards Tibbs. Up to Salis, she gets it down into the Fergus zone. Center it. It's up to Berkeley at the near point. Throws it back in behind the net. It's going in the near corner. He starts to bring it out. Baker picks it up at her own blue line, passes it across to Tibbs. Lost it up there, blue line. They're fighting for it along the boards. Fergus picks it up, 12 drives in. Trying to cut across the middle. And he got a stick on it and lost her stick. She's going to get called for it. I think she's dropped it, I think. Now she's picked it back up. Fergus drives it back in. Quickly turns it back around. Comes off the boards. Fergus coming off the bench. Trying to pick up the puck, throw it into the Spud zone. Passing to number 2. She threw a shot wide left. Comes around on the far side. Ooh, deflects off a stick and out. We'll go all the way down into the Fergus zone. They'll try to center it up. Let's go redirected behind the net. Back up front. Abby jumps on it. There's a shot. It comes loose on the near side. He holds it in. Like sitting loose up front. He's still fighting for it. Just couldn't get to it. Fergus brings it back out, drives in the Spud zone near side, try to send it in the pass. Abby got a piece of it, and then Talia cleared it. Passed up, but Brindley comes in with a shot. Picked that one up behind the defense. Drove in, but we got right in front of that shot and held on to it with the rebound. Face up in the far corner, comes out Talia at the near point. She throws it down into the far corner. I'm sorry, the near corner. Fergus clears it out. Now it's a race so you can get to it. Talia might get there first. It goes into the far corner Spud zone. Comes across to number 11 up front. She turns with the shot. She moved in, cut to her left a little bit, threw a high shot through traffic that went in just underneath their crossbars. Sides on the Spuds. That whistle stops the clock at 14:02 left in period 2. Fergus up 3-0.
Go Spuds, lots of time, lots of time.
So it's got the face-off. Goes over towards the Fergus bench. He tries to send it out, just really fucked it back in. They're trying to get some to the near side, trying to get it out. They just knocked back into the near corner. First cuts around, but Ellie took that one away, got into the corner. Towards Maddie, knocked it off the boards around his zone. She jumps on her, she drives into their zone. Passes over towards Tibbs. Just got past her. She's going to take it into the corner. And center it up front. It's a cross for a shot. Oh, another shot from Tibbs. It's one from Saylor, one from Tibbs, and she must have held on to the second one. Really had a good opportunity on the near side here. She could have gotten 2.5 seconds earlier, but the goalies were closed before she could get to the loose puck that came loose on the right side of the crease. Face-off's going to be in the near face-off circle. Comes up, Talia sends it to the backboards. And trying to get it up front. It's cleared to the far corner. Turn back around towards Tibbs. Hammer. Couldn't get a shot off. They got to punch it off the defender's stick, and she swung around behind the net with it again, and then Fergus takes it on the far side. They clear it out. Berkeley gets it, gets past a red line and dumps it in. It goes around back to the far corner. Abby swings around behind the net with it, trying to center it up. Comes right up front, gets cleared out before it's supposed to get to it. Tyler keeps it in from the left point. And the far circle. He's got it again behind the net. It's coming up near side, sends it to Berkeley on the near side. She centers it. Shot there from Brindley. Ooh, back pass. And back out. Tyler recovers, picks it up, dumps it into their zone and along the near side. Abby picks up the corner, centers it up. They clear it to the far corner again. Alyssa swings it, sends a shot in, almost got it in. Under her leg pad. I think she surprised the goalie, but the goalie's going to get down on it. They throw it back up to their own zone. He comes into the rear point, throws out the boys to Alyssa. Tries to get it up to Lizzie, but Fergus intercepted it, and they drive back into the Spuds zone on the far side. Comes through the far circle towards the net. Ellie deflects it away. It's knocked over the far board, top of the far circle. Sent down towards the net, and Ellie clears it out. Will likely go for icing. So that whistle stops the clock at 11:36, second 32. And it face off in the Spud zone in the far face-off circle. There's the face-off. Fergus picks it up though, gets through, doesn't get a shot off it, or got a shot off it, it didn't get through the defender. And another one hit the post. And it comes around near side, they center it again. Now they got a piece of that one, lost it, but at least she got deflected over the far side, they didn't get a shooting opportunity out of it. Ooh, they centered a shot on that one, went off Marley's stick and then off of Ella. So yeah, it's finally able to get it out of the zone. Going for Fergus, dumps it back in. Marley picks it up in front. Throws it off the far boards and out to Lizzie. She crosses the red line, backhands towards Sailor up front. She comes in, throws it down towards the net. Sailor knocks it away. Goes back up for Lizzie. She got tripped up right there. There ain't nothing called on it. Goes back to Berkeley at the near point. She throws it down in. Goes behind the net, over the far side, goes up to Marley at the far point. She sends it in. Fergus deflects it back out from the top of the far circle. Long pass went off Marley, but then the intended target picked it up off the far boards and gets it back behind the Spuds net. Swinging around the far side. To the far point. And back down. Ella gets in front of it. Covers it up. That shot stops the clock at 9:51. That face-off's going to be in the near circle, left side of the mat. And he's got the face-off. And he goes toward his left wing. Trying to get it up, but it gets deflected back, so Talia sends it around to the far side. Tips right when she's got over the left point. She gets over to Abby. Abby deflects it into neutral ice and picks it up. She goes through the left circle, trying to throw up a shot. She gets it all the way down, puts a shot on. Goal is able to hold on to it. She had an otter on her right hip all the way in. Face-off's going to be in the far circle. And he's got the face-off. Now he goes to the right wing. Billy Chudikowski left wing. This one comes across to the left side. Fergus drives it out. 16 kicked it past Talia. And he's chasing into the far corner, but it goes for icing. And we will come back and do it again. He got a piece of it and then goes behind the net. Picks it up just inside their own zone. Picked off the pass. She had cleared it out trying to get it to Brindley. Got a little behind her, and a Fergus player got it and turned it around and tried to pass it up. And then Alyssa just followed up with it by taking that pass. Redirected, took it away from her. And they got knocked down by her own player, so she got tangled up with by Maddie Birchfield. Spuds get it out there now. Daddy's got behind the defense. She's going to pick it up in the right circle. To her left, to her right. She's trying to get into the left circle for a shot. Has a backhand one, but goes behind the net. Spuds sent it up the far side. Otters bring it the other way. 16 got behind the defense, passed it over. So, Otters going to go on the power play here at 5:45. Let's pass that one across. 16 for Fergus got right on top of it, took it away, was trying to get moving to the left for a shot, and Baker was trying to get the puck back, hooked her. Puck's can do another kind of shot though. But in the process, we got a one-man advantage for Fergus. The faceoff comes back to the point, straight back in, just deflected into the far corner. We get it back out to the near point. Supposed trying to get it out, but it gets pushed back into the corner. Sayla's fighting for it in the corner.
2-minute minor penalty, assistant Moorhead's number 3.
They swing around through the circle, coming back up front. Couldn't settle the puck down though. 12 couldn't. She actually swings around, coming back again for a shot. Gets knocked into the far side. Sayla gets it to the far side of the circle and out of the zone. Fergus backs up to the red line with it. Throws it deep from there. Now he goes for it in the corner. Down behind the net. Goes knocked out to the far point. She settles in for a shot, throws it down here, misses wide left. Comes down the near corner. Trying to center it. Abby holds it along the side. He gets a piece of it. It comes back to us up front. Marley got it. Trying to push it out. Finally, Abby clears it. Comes down near side. She gets it out. She goes down the process. 5 seconds left in the penalty. 16 off the boards trying to get it in. Fergus clears it out. That one should go for icing on them. And it does. 3:21 remaining in period 2. I know the connection's not good. Doing what I can here. There's no Wi-Fi here in the Fergus North Rink. So I'm going off of a couple of phones, and neither of them have the best signal out. So, do what we can. I'll lower the video quality down a little bit, hopefully it stays more stable. Alright, shot down in from the far circle. Comes up to the near side. Loose puck, who's going to come up with it? Fergus backhands it. And he clears it up to number 12. She starts driving in. Berkeley comes in, took it away. Gets it back out to Brindley. She's trying to settle it down. She moves to her left, got behind the defender. Oh, it throws it in! Brindley Winkler with the goal. Assist from Berkeley. And just like that, we're back. Now we're tied up. In a good second period. Otters scored 3 in the first. Supposed to score 3 so far in the second. 2:54 remaining now in period 2. Sayla's got the face up. And he's at right wing. Gets at left wing. Berkeley kicks that one up and down into their zone. Is it in the near corner? Just throws it off the boards up to the near point. Comes out of the zone. 12 picks it up and brings it down into the Spud zone, left side. Tries to center it. Callie gets a piece of it, but it comes up and it got in front of the first one. Second one didn't make it through. And comes out of the zone. Picks it in front on the boards in front of their bench. Throw a long shot from the top of the far circle. Goes over into the near side. They're trying to get it up. Comes up to the near point though. Ooh, and Alyssa got a piece of it and backhanded it up. Puck comes loose. 13 backs up in their own zone court. Throws it off the boards and down. Natalia picks it up, pushes it up, trying to get it in. Spuds are getting changed. Comes back to Berkeley now. She throws it off the boards. Goes down to the right side of the Spuds or the Otter net, and they throw it back up to the point and bring it back out. Harley got a piece of that one. Long pass from the Otters. And luckily, they got a piece of it, knocked it back over the blue line, and then it comes back over for an offsides for the Otters. Face up in front of their bench. 1:43 left in period 2. It comes all the way over to Marley, who's playing wide right. Oh, she lost it trying to get in. Try to clear it back. We couldn't get a good pass on it, so it stays in the zone. They back it up to the top of the right circle. The shot goes wide right, comes up along the near boards. It's on the side of the circle. They send it right up front. Pass goes wide left in the corner. 16 reverses, trying to get to it. Comes around the far side. Naylor gets it out of the zone. Just backs up to their own zone, throws it back up to the red line. Now comes up, keep it in. Goes to Abby. Abby passes it across, trying to get to Naylor. Gets past her, she jumps on it, but Fergus gets there first. Gets it out of the zone. 16 drives up in the Spuds on the left side. And put it around the net. She was trying to get it around the defender, Spud defender, and catch up to it again, but I rode too much on it and it went down on net, so I discovered it. That was a stop the clock. 49 seconds remaining in period 2. Face-off's going to be in the far circle Spud zone. So they've got the face-off. Puck sitting there below him. So it kicks into the corner. He sends it all the way across. Maddie grabs it, swings around. Maddie on net, trying to throw it off the boards to get it up. Fergus takes it in the far corner, tries the center. Knocked back behind the net. 30 seconds. Tyler comes up with it, passes across to, I don't think she realized the clock, but she had a shot. She was swinging around in a near face-off circle trying to look for somebody to pass to, and time ran out. It's the end of period 2. Period 2, kind of a reverse of period 1. It was all Fergus in period 1, they went up 3-0. Supposed to be a lot more energy in the second period. Tied it up. We're going to go for a Zamboni break.